A lot of Nigeria's security challenges like terrorism, kidnapping, armed robbery and communal clashes have been partly blamed on the proliferation of illegally acquired small and light weapons. According to a 2019 report by the Auditor General of the Federation, no fewer than 178,459 arms and ammunition were missing from the police armory. This in itself is deeply worrying, but what is even more worrying is that there is no formal report of their whereabouts. Sequel to the missing arms report, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, has commissioned a team of officers to investigate this. This is because the Auditor General did not give details of how and where the arms were missing.
We have subjected our armories for scrutiny to both internal and external auditors. And we have not been given that report officially that such large quantity of arms are missing in our armory. But like you said, after we had also seen the report in the media, we tasked our armament officer to find out the truth about it. We have set our own internal mechanism to check, and at the same time we are collaborating with the Auditor General to also give us the details of these missing arms. To the best of our knowledge, we've not been able to determine such quantity as we have lost, nor the Auditor General has given us the details of where we lost these rifles.
He said this on Thursday during a press briefing with strategic police managers, including commissioners of police in Abuja. While confirming reports of missing arms and ammunition, the police boss paints a picture of what could have caused this.
In our day-to-day operations, we've been losing arms, and there are means and ways of reporting the loss. There are situations where our personnel are being killed and their arms taken away. There are situations during the NSAS where police stations were attacked and arms were stolen. And all this, once we have a means of reporting it, once you have received anything into the store, you must have a store receipt voucher, and anytime you are also accounting for it, you account for it. In the same way,
Jide Ojo is a public affairs analyst. He too is worried about the sheer size of the weapons, which may well be in the hands of those causing conflicts across the country. He therefore commends the transparency and accountability of the police for coming public with the information.
We need to enforce discipline and rule of law, due process in Nigerian police. Like I said, it is very worrisome. It leaves a sore taste in the mouth, and it also shows the imperative of accountability and transparency in the Nigerian police. Because if such huge sums of arms and ammunition could be missing without punitive measures meted to those in whose hands such were missing, it then shows that we are not ready to fight insecurity. Because these arms and ammunition possibly will get into the wrong hands, be used to terrorize the communities.
Nigeria's National Assembly is all too aware of the threat posed by the proliferation of illegally possessed firearms. This is why it is moving to repeal the Firearms Control Act of 1959, which is described as being out of sync with modern-day realities.
It leaves a sore taste in the mouth. The recent revelation that about 178,000 ammunitions could not be accounted for in Nigerian police. And that is very, very disheartening. It's very disheartening. Rifles getting lost, pistols getting lost without accountability. So what happens? What is the disciplinary measure that should have been meted to those officers in whose hands those ammunitions were lost?
This course now for waiting. It's for robbery for night.